Elasticity of demand is to measure the response between the percentage change in quantity demand for a good with respect to the percentage change in its price, the price of other related goods, and income level. We have three types of elasticity of demand, which is price elasticity of demand, income elasticity of demand, and cross elasticity of demand. But we will only cover two of them, which is price elasticity of demand and income elasticity of demand. For price elasticity of demand is to measure the responsiveness of consumer in terms of the percentage change in the quantity demand of good with respect to the percentage change in the price of the same good, assuming other factor that influencing the demand is remain constant. Formula for price elasticity of demand is percentage change in quantity demand for good X over percentage change in price for good X. Other formula that we will use is quantity demand for good X2 minus quantity demand for good X1 over quantity demand for good X1 times by price for good X1 over price for good X2 minus with price for good X1.
Elasticity price of demand. Based on the graph, it shows that the price increased from 274.5 ringgit to 549 ringgit, and quantity of demand decreased from 4,300 units to 2,500 units. There is a huge change in quantity of demand when there is a huge change in price of product. This is because the customer be responsive towards changing in price of product. According to the calculation, Puma shoes is categorized as elastic demand because it is greater than 1, which is 1.44. When there are many close substitutes for a product, consumers can easily switch to another product increases. There are two example determinants of price elasticity of demand, which is the first one is necessity versus luxury. If a good is a necessity, consumers will continue buying it even if the price increases, leading to inelastic demand, while luxury are non-essential, so consumers may reduce or stop their purchase if the price rises, making the demand more elastic. The second one is the availability of substitute goods. If a good has many close substitutes, the consumer can easily switch to another product if the price rises, making demand more elastic. If no close substitutes are available, consumers are less likely to change their buying habits even if the price changes, resulting in elastic demand.
Income elasticity of demand measures the responsiveness of demand to the changes in consumer income. The formula for calculating income elasticity is percentage change in quantity demand for good X divided by percentage change in Y as income. And other formula for income elasticity is quantity demand for good X2 minus quantity demand for good X1 divided by quantity demand for good X1 times Y1 as income divided by Y2 as income minus Y1 as income. Depending on the values of the income elasticity of demand, there is several types of goods. The first one is normal goods. The income elasticity is positive. As income increase, demand for these goods also increase because consumers can afford to buy more goods. Second is inferior goods. Income elasticity is negative. When income increase, demand for these goods decrease as consumers tend to shift to higher quality alternative. Next is luxury goods. These have a high positive income elasticity. As income increase, demand increase proportionally greater because they tend to buy more of luxury goods. Lastly, for necessity goods, have a low positive income elasticity. When income increase, demand also increase but at a slower rate as consumers will buy regardless of changes in their income levels.
Income elasticity of demand. Based on the graph, it measures how the quantity demanded of a good change in response to a change in consumer income. Consumer income increased from 1,500 ringgit to 3,000 ringgit. Meanwhile, the quantity demanded changed from 20 to 45 units. By using the formula of income elasticity of demand, we will get 1.25, which indicates the goods as a luxury goods because the elasticity is greater than 1. This shows a positive relationship between income and quantity demanded. This demonstrates how luxury goods have a high income elasticity as consumers buy more of them when their income grows.
So, for the price elasticity of supply, price elasticity of supply is measure the responsiveness between the percentage change in quantity supply with respect to percentage change in price of the same goods. Assuming other factor influencing supply remain unchanged. So for the formula, price elasticity of supply is percentage change in quantity supply over percentage change in price. For the other formula is quantity supply 2 minus quantity supply 1 over quantity supply 1 times by price 1 over price 2 minus price elasticity of supply. Based on the graph, we can see the price increase from the 274.5 to 549 and the quantity increase from the 2,500 to 4,300. So we use the amount and put into the second formula and we get 0.72, means that this Puma shoes is inelastic supply. A change in the price of the good cause a smaller percentage change in quantity supply, meaning that even if there huge change in price, but supplier will respond less change in quantity supply.
When the availability of inputs, such as raw materials, is limited and cannot be quickly increased, the supply of goods or services become inelastic. Let's look at the determinants of price elasticity of supply. First, time period. In the short run, supply tends to be more inelastic. This is because producers may lack the flexibility to adjust production quickly due to fixed factors of production. Over the long run, supply becomes more elastic as firms have time to expand their production capacity, invest in new technology, or make changes to other factors of production. Secondly, the availability of factors of production. When resources are easily accessible or can be increased without much difficulty, supply becomes more elastic. However, if resources are scarce or difficult to obtain, supply remains inelastic. In such cases, even when prices rise, producers struggle to increase their output quickly. These factors play a crucial role in determining how responsive supply is to changes in price, depending on the constraints and opportunities producers face.